action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Steph lets loose. And the rebound taken in by George. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Goes to the right side. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball and go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw.
Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2.
I like that. Oh, yeah, we come right back to you.
Paul George. Great dish to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Draymond Green tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Leonard. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Green. That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. George. Missed a wide open look. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To George. And draws the foul.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Warriors basketball. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cauley Stein, knocked loose. Clippers have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
George. Can't connect. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Russell, out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Changes coming from both sides right now. Williams. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he finishes at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Terrific vision and the slam.
And easy too, get back on defense.
The assist from number 13.
To Alec Burks. Had a chance, but it's no good. Williams across the timeline. Leads 3. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Paul George. That is great vision to set it up. Williams. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Golden State, number 22, Glenn Robinson.
Williams into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. Shot by Thompson, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. And a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George. Ooh, he'll take that.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
For 3. And he buries it.
I cannot miss.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George, defended by Draymond Green. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Burks, tough matchup against George. The pass set it all up.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Ah, the monster stuff. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Williams. Ah, rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Short jumper stays out to Harkless. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Golden State, number 30, Stephen Curry. Stepping in for
Two-point shot for Curry. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Draymond Green sends it away. Beverly, hat-trick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Russell to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson to Green. From long range. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Layup goes down. Well done.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Curry to bring it up. Down a bundle. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Russell. Curry with the basketball. His guys down big. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
George, he continues to